Everyone keeps asking me the same questions. Why do you keep coming back to Korea? Haven't you seen it all? Isn't solo traveling scary or boring? And do you really need to know the language? Well, let me show you why I keep coming back and why solo traveling isn't as intimidating as it seems. Big cities can be a little intimidating at first, but don't let that hold you back. My question for you: do you want to just tick off the Instagram famous spots? Or go with the flow and find the hidden gems everyone else misses? Each city has its own personalities and its own hidden treasures waiting for you to discover. So you need to ask yourself first, what do you want? History, sandy beaches, or the joy of meeting kind, warm people? My first stop, Gyeongju, Korea's ancient capital packed with history and UNESCO treasures waiting to be explored. I actually first found out about the city when I saw this beautiful bridge online and I just had to see it in person. Whenever I figure out how to cover a city in a day, I look for day trips, preferably with a small group, but I always check which landmarks are included and how much time I'll get at each spot. The main point is to always read the reviews before booking. That way, you can make the most of your day without any surprises. Don't worry about feeling lonely in these trips. You will often meet other solo travelers, like I did during lunch while trying to separate this perilla leaf. Our guide shared so much information which I would have missed alone, even giving photo trips to us. Ended up making a friend with the same picture vision and we helped each other capture perfect shots once the spot was cleared. And one of the coolest things, you can actually go up the bridge and it feels so much cooler inside. You only discover gems like this when you push past your fears and keep exploring. After visiting the royal tombs, as the sun began to set, we made our way to the Donggung Palace, where the palace's reflection danced perfectly on the still waters of Wolji Pond, a moment that felt straight out of a painting. Gyeongju truly is mesmerizing. Next up is Busan, the vibrant coastal city I have visited multiple times, and somehow every visit brings a completely new experience. My first trip was with my friend, exploring all the popular spots.
Happy birthday, Joe!
I even celebrated my birthday here, which made it extra special. On my first trip with my friend, we stayed near Gwangali beach. The hotel was very cute and cozy with an amazing view of the beach. On my second solo adventure, I stayed near Hyundai beach and the view was so beautiful. The hotel staff was very welcoming to me as a solo traveler. The first thing I did was hop on a bus. Yes, I went that far. To a tucked away cafe which I found online, completely alone, but every moment over there was worth it. After enjoying my coffee and the sound of the waves, I returned back to my hotel to enjoy some peaceful solo time. Watching K-drama, slurping some ramyeon, and listening to the soothing sound of waves just outside my window. Next day, I felt the urge to explore something new, so I hopped on a bus yet again. This time all the way to Ahopsan bamboo forest. Well, this is me, moving without a fixed plan, discovering the city as I go, seeing new things, pausing in cafes to figure out my next move, and sharing small talks with taxi drivers all along the way.
삼겹 너무 좋아요.
소주.
네. 소맥 맛있어.
치킨에 맥주.
없어요. 할아버지 할머니 없어요. 네.
Even as a naturally introverted person, I have truly started to enjoy this freedom. Busan keeps surprising me with its stunning spots, delicious food, and the warmth of its people. I'm definitely going to come back to Busan as I have a lot of things to explore. Another city that stole my heart, Daegu. I took a day trip from Busan. Sure, the city has its own famous gems like Sugar and V, but my heart was set on seeing one thing, Palgongsan Mountain in autumn. So my first stop was the Hanok village, where I hoped to grab some breakfast, but to my surprise everything was closed for a wedding ceremony, though it looked beautiful. I found a cozy cafe, rested there, and then booked a cab and headed to Palgongsan. By the time I got there, I realized autumn has already passed. There is no fiery foliage this time. But the mountain was alive with families spending time together and the atmosphere still felt special. Disappointed me was sitting at the bus stop when suddenly a group of sweet harmonies came over and started chatting with me in Korean. I could only manage a few words, but their warmth instantly lifted my mood. Later, I wandered to a nearby temple. It was quiet and serene, the kind of place where your thoughts finally slow down. And again, while waiting for my bus, I met a lovely elderly couple. They shared a rice cake with me, kept me company, and blessed me as we said goodbye. Next, I met up with my friend who's from Daegu, and she took me on a full on culinary journey. And you know me, the way to my heart is always through food. I still find myself craving that napchak mandu and makchang, and honestly, I had one of the best jjigaes of my life there. To wrap up the day, we did a little BTS army stops. My friend, who was actually more excited than me, helped me hunt down Sugar's murals, and she still sends me pictures whenever she finds new ones. It was the sweetest touch to an already heartwarming day. My heart left Daegu not for its autumn leaves, but for the warmth and kindness of its people. So, traveling solo in Korea isn't just about places, it's about the moments in between. The unexpected kindness, the shared snacks, the warm conversations that need no perfect language. This journey reminded me that sometimes when you travel alone, you leave space for the sweetest surprises to find you.